A fake job ad surge. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I've got my second stein of coffee for the day and I thought we'd have a look at this article from news.com.au that I just noticed. And frankly, it surprised me because it's talking about a job ad surge. And we had data that came out, and we can see it from Trading Economics, that is saying Australian job advertisements only grew by 0.5%. Now, I know the game of, kind of being a bit hyperbolic with how things happen, but even I wouldn't be ballsy enough to call a 0.5% increase in job ads as a surge. Would you? So then I looked at it and I thought, well, this is interesting. This is completely different to the data, and I'll bring the chart up again, guys, because I programmed it into my little stream deck and I want to use it. This is interesting because news.com is saying we've had a job ad surge, so that leads to, that's a sign of greater business confidence, greater confidence in the market. But let's compare it, because this is from ANZ, whereas this is from a different data source, guys. So we always have to be a little skeptical about this stuff that we read. So let's have a look. Australian employment job advertisements have risen dramatically across the country. After months of doom and gloom when it comes to employment, there's finally some good news in sight for Aussie job seekers. Job advertisements have risen dramatically across Australia, with Tasmania and Queensland leading the way, indicating business confidence may be on the rise in the wake of the pandemic. New job ads posted on the employment website Seek between May 25th and June 7th rose by 60.6%. This compares to a rise of 26.8%, 39.7% and 49.2% in the previous 3 fortnights, Seek said on Friday. So here, they're basing this just on the Seek data. And sure, it could be a leading indicator, and it may be different to the ANZ research. And we'll have a look at the ANZ research there. But it's only one data source. And, I've used Seek to advertise for staff. I've used LinkedIn, I've used Facebook, and Seek is kind of the go-to place. So maybe this is a sign, a forerunner. It's foreshadowing what's going to happen with business confidence. The data reaffirms our view that job ad volumes are recovering, although still in the early stages of recovery, Seek Australia Managing Director Kendra Banks said in a statement. Usually job ad volumes ease off towards the end of the financial year and then jump in July and August when employees reset their budgets. The continuing easing of the pandemic restrictions, the economic measures put in place by the government, and the new financial year, we hope to see this translate into more job advertised in July, Ms. Banks said. The Seek data also shows ads for workers in the trades and services, healthcare and medical, hospitality, tourism, manufacturing, transport, logistics, and education and training sectors prompted most of the growth in the fortnight ending June 7. Well, that's pretty much most of the entire bloody economy there in that one sentence. So let's have a look. Tasmania is up 86%. Queensland 82%. Northern Territory 75%. Victoria 73%. South Australia 66%. New Zealand 52%. West Australia is up 39%. And the ACT is up 19.1%. Which isn't a surprise. It's, the seat of the bureaucracy. So let's jump here and let's have a look. This is an extract I got from the ANZ research just 3 days ago. Just 3 days ago. And this is their job advertisement series, their media release. So, ANZ Australia job ads gained a marginal 0.5% month on month in May to be down 59.8% year on year. So jobs are down still nearly 60% year on year. The unprecedented 58% fall in ANZ job ads over March and April ended in May, with a 0.5% month-on-month rise in the monthly average. The week-to-week movements are more promising, with job ads improving steadily during May from a low point to the beginning of the month. This is consistent with the gradual rollback of the restrictions, which has allowed some businesses to reopen, extend trading hours, or increase activity and is seeing a recovery in household spending. A net 600,000 people lost employment in April, and another 600,000 people became underemployed. We expect to see another net employment loss in May, reflecting the weakness in labour demand in the second half of April and early May. But a period of rapid improvement in the labour market is likely from mid-year as business activity rebounds. Over the longer term, though, the recovery in employment will be more of a grind. Some firms will prioritise increasing their current workers' hours over hiring new workers, and the fiscal cliff in September looms. And this is going to be a topic that we'll be discussing more and more often, this impending fiscal cliff. Will they pull the mechanisms, the interventions that they have? Can you bet on it, guys? Can you bet on it? So here's the seasonally adjusted data, and here's the trend. And here we have the figures, the total number of job ads per month in Australia. So May, it was 61,000. Here we go. We've got the original number, then seasonally adjusted. We'll just go the original. 61,000. April, it was 62. Seasonally adjusted, I mean, it's gone up 300 jobs. Not even that. What? Slightly over 300 jobs. That's barely anything. Do they round up to 0.5? But look at what it normally is. 170, 180, 180, 175, 165. So, and here we go. The internet series counts the average number of job ads carried by each of the sites contributing to the series on the same day of the week in the month indicated. The day, which is not necessarily the same for each site, is selected by the site operators as broadly representative of its activity levels. The data are based on information provided by the operators at the following sites. So we've got seek.com, like the other one, the Department of Education, Skills and Employment Australia's job search site, so jobsearch.gov.au. So we're basically on more than just the Seek data. We can see here the job ads and the unemployment rate. I mean, the job ads, they seem to correlate quite closely with this. ANZ ads during downturns. And there you go. This is the 90s recession, everyone. Fell 60% over 24 months. This is the GFC. It fell 50. Oh, no, sorry, not 60%. Oh, I know, yes, it's a percent. Cumulative total change in job ads as a percentage. GFC also down to 50. Look at what we've had here in the pandemic lockdown, everyone. The drastic intervention into the economy. Boom. Will it jump back up? So ANZ job ads and employment growth, I mean. And here's the technical appendix. I will link to these. You can find it in the pinned comments to have a look. So what do you think this is telling us? What do you think? Do you think this is a bit of a positive piece? It's not written by an individual. There's no person here. It's just AAP. Do you think this is designed to kind of, encourage people, get a bit of positivity going out there? But I mean, if it is a spike in Seek, is this predicting what's going to happen? Is confidence returning? Will businesses get more confident, everyone? It depends. I'm working in the construction industry. I talk to people in the construction industry. I talk to friends who have got government work or education work, and they're more confident. They've actually taken people on. I talk to other clients who don't have that work, and it's becoming a struggle, particularly if you're dependent on the private sector, particularly the multi-res sector. So we'll have to see. I don't know why. I mean, tourism. Maybe they're looking at getting people on board for when the borders open to bring people back. How many businesses have just fired people and are now hiring them back? Using this as an opportunity to get rid of the dead weight. Because it's so hard to go through the rigmarole, sometimes people just keep people on. The troublemakers, I doubt they'll get their jobs back. And if you don't, maybe you're the troublemaker. So what do you think about this, guys? What do you think? Do you agree with the article? Or do you trust the ANZ data? As always, please Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us via our affiliate links at Amazon or eBay or Independent Reserve and Kucoin. You can buy our merch from the HeiseSays blog. You can support us using Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or you can use PayPal. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode.